Greetings and welcome to XF. Today we're starting the Caboose coffee shop build thing. But first, we need a caboose, so we're building a caboose first. Yeah, my TISM has decided that this is what I need most in life right now, so we're going to be working on that. Anyways, let's go over to our ad spot and then we'll jump over into studio, shall we? Bricky Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, you definitely like what he does. He does custom stickers for my mocks and all other critters mocks. So check them out, www.brickyprint.com. Take a look around, support them for me. And yep, enjoy that. And let's go on over to studio, shall we? Alright, let me add a reference image here real fast. So, I've already kind of picked out the caboose. I kind of like this one because it's a combination car, so you have your baggage area up front and then you have your caboose area up back. This seems like a great choice because we can do a lot of things with it, especially with having these side doors. These feel wonderful. One of the things I think we could do with this too is like on one side we could have like the steps up to the entrance. The other side probably have like a deck or something like that. So if you wanted to like chill outside, have your coffee out there, that'd be pretty sweet. And then also a little bit of seating inside. Yeah, I think this is an excellent choice when I was browsing around at Caboose. Model, add reference image. I'll also add this reference image. This is of an actual Caboose coffee shop. That was what really got my TISM a tickling. And so we're kind of gonna use it for inspiration more than anything. We're not going for exact one-to-one replica, even though these are, they're not that similar, but kinda. But yeah, I think as somewhat similar inspiration would be great. Colors probably not thing. I do like down here that there seems to be like some history on the caboose. I think that's pretty sick. So yeah, we'll definitely be taking a lot of inspiration from here, and then applying it to this caboose. But first we need to build this caboose, so let's get going with that, shall we? Question. 21 feet. What is that in studs? Hold on, I need to open up Sariel's unit converter so that I can check what the heck that is. 148 scale. That was feet. That was 21, right? 16.7 studs. Yeah, 21 feet, 16.7. What is 0.7? Panels is... Okay, if this is off by that amount, what is that off by? 0.5. I need to be by 0.7. Okay, what about here to here? See, here to here they say... Okay, so there must have been a mistype. 36 feet, 2 3/8 inches. I mean, this caboose is just 9 feet wide. It's a wide caboose. What does 9 feet equal? In studs, basically seven studs. Really? 7 studs. You're a skinny caboose. You're only 7 studs wide. Wow. Okay, I wasn't. Sorry, Andy on there real fast. I wasn't expecting 7 studs wide caboose. I wonder if this is a narrow gauge caboose that I accidentally picked. That might be a thing. Although I don't think the Vermont Railway is narrow gauge. I could be very wrong. Ship via the VNT, yeah. Okay, can we get right on? Okay, 9.2. Actually, wait, 9 feet 2 inches. Oh, wait, hold on. That might change my dimensions a little bit. Not really. That really just brings it up to 7.2 studs. And 0.2 studs, that's not even like a tile thickness. That's half the tile thickness. Actually, could we get 7.2 by doing some bracket nonsense? Just because I'm curious. There's 6. Tile? Even though I think we're going to be ending up doing something else. 7.2 actually. Tempting. Mason, hi, welcome. He's embarrassed because my tism has gone off the rails. My glorious, glorious tism has strong desires for a Caboose coffee shop. Okay, there's 7.2. So at least I know it's actually like doable. Lego. Okay, well, alright. Gentlemen's Club. This is just a coffee shop, my dude. I am thinking innocent things with my tism. Because I just think it would be cool. Simplex. Oh, okay. Simplex bogeys, I guess? I'm just thinking it'd be a cool place to hang out and just have a coffee. Because what's more fun than that? I need to... Are you gonna do that darn gas station? I need to do that darn gas station. That darn gas station has been waiting for me to get back to building it. It just needs... What does it need? I think it mostly needs like some parking spaces actually, and then some finishing groundwork. Right? Hold on. What does that gas station actually need? I need to check that. Been so long since I've touched this model. Oh boy. Load in. Okay, so it needs an entrance, and it needs parking and exit. Okay, so yeah, there's quite a bit that needs to be done to that. Yeah, that's a project for another day. I'm in big trouble. Is it because I'm not working on something that I probably should be working on, like something for you? As my tism desires. Caboose coffee shop. Modified you. That doesn't actually work that well. I need to stop frickin' yawning. That would kind of help some things. Yeah, no, I definitely need bars, whatever the heck I'm going with. Gonna go back to my jam. Nice chatting with you, my guy. Alright. Enjoy your jams, my dude. Okay, so I need to... I'm trying to think. Do I already have one of the bogeys like this? What was the last train thing I worked on? I'll open. What was the last train thing we worked on? Oh boy, do I need to open up my YouTube and look at my past content? I think I do. Because I'm trying to remember if any of the previous train stuff... Oh, yes, it was the Hanrahan we worked on last time. Okay. How does that bogey look? Under reefer, open up. I mean, we can probably use it, actually. Hold on, let me just steal that for a second. Maybe not. What is the actually? Hold on, reefer, come back here. What is your reference? Say, oh, because you were that type of bogey. Ah, okay, because you're a lot older. Lot older type of bogey. Oh, I feel like we could use this. Maybe. Where's my wheel sets at? My wheel sets are right there. Yeah, it's pretty darn close to actually what we need. I'm gonna go ahead and release you real quick. Get rid of these little bar bits because we don't need them because this doesn't have that kind of braking system on it. As for what the rest of what's going on here. I think I'm gonna delete these too. There we go. And then some tile modifieds would probably be my best bet. For the boxes. Okay, we're running into the axle. That's a problem. I can't use 5 long axle. Okay, so I need to attach something up above. Is that gonna be with something like this? Yep, that seems to be pretty darn close to what I need. Go ahead and release that too. Copy, paste, chew up above. Doesn't quite feel like what I need to do though. What about like a lightsaber piece and stuff? Fig. Oh, hold on. Do I need to sneeze? Yeah, I think I do. Wouldn't fake me out that time. Last couple times have been faked out due to that, but this time, no. Okay, so we have that now. How awkward would it be if I used guns? Kind of pretty awkward, actually. I guess also I could just use some short hose. Nah, it needs to be different. If I had something like this with the plate modified with U, I guess, that work at all? Okay, it doesn't like being there. Is that because that 1x1? Okay, so we can definitely change up how some of this is on this bogey once we get things kind of organized. Just a matter of actually getting that actually organized. Such a thick bogey. Or yes, I need you. That doesn't quite work. Okay. We may be already having some problems here. trying to think, what can I actually do to make this bogey work? I might need to remove these, actually. Get rid of you. And if I have that there, see, that's too tall. Bogey is like really skinny. That feels a lot more in place where it actually needs to be. And this one, it definitely seems like the bottom needs something like this going on. Let's go custom parts, hose. Get a little short piece of hose going on here. Okay, shorter than that. 0.5, all right. Copy, paste. And that seems kind of all right. I do feel like I want to change this axle though. Replace. Browse all parts. Let's see, Technic. Axle. Where's the 5 long axle? There we go. Yeah, we can do a 5 long axle, I think. Or have people. Yeah, no. I think for a static mod, mostly. No, we don't want it always to be static, though. I don't think. But this works, I think. Hopefully. And I still don't really have a good lineup, do I? There's some parts. Hose. Gonna be a lot of fidgeting here to get something that kind of feels alright. Parts, clip, the hose bar over top of that on that end, and over top of that on that end. There we go. Still doesn't feel amazing. I think I do need to use tile modifieds just to get it to kind of look correct or in somewhat of a correct position. Nice thing is we can actually hinge this out, and I don't think it'll look too off base of what the actual thing does. Copy, paste. Okay, that really doesn't work. Bar, 3 long bar? Between there? Yeah, I think that's probably about as close as we're gonna get. And then I need to do a bunch of minifig hand stuff through there. Let's see. Minifig, body part. I need minifig hands. Yeah, that'll look the part. I wish there wasn't so many like bogey and truck designs. Like, can we please not simplify? It'd be fantastic. And put that like that. Everything else I need to be paying attention to. That simplex thing is kind of annoying. You know what I need to have? Also, why is this bogey pressed so up into the... Yeah, we're going to have to lower that down a little bit. Just because of how Lego works. Because that's the frame right there, and it's pressed, like, right up into the frame. Yeah, just because of how Lego is, we have to lower the flanges a little bit. Okay, copy, paste. Okay, you need to go on that side, and copy... Paste, you need to go on that side, and we need to actually do the reverse for you and hinge you to the inside. There. That should... Okay, hold on, let's stand this up. There we go. That should kind of give us more or less what we're looking for bogey-wise. You know, it's just a matter of copying and pasting it to the other side. Though I will strip down this bogey just so that we can probably make this a little better. Yeah, we can definitely make this better. See, I can use a 3x3 here. I can tile off, probably slope off that bit right there. Plate, 2x3. Actually, you know what? Use a bunch of 1x4s. There we go. Yeah, that'll feel pretty nice. Oops. Come on. Connect. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so now it's just a matter of taking all that we have done over here, shenanigan-wise, and copying and pasting it to the other side. Connect you to there. Perfect. Select by color, black, there we go. Alright, so that should be our new bogey setup. Probably nowhere near what those trucks need to actually look like, but I think that's as close as they can get, at least with the brain I have now. I feel like weirdly they got like bad sleep last night. But when is that not the norm for me? Yeah, there we go. I think that'll look pretty good. Alright, let's get a frame on this thing. So let's take this blueprint here, I guess, and let's just kind of shove it more over top of the middle. There we go. Push that kind of right about there-ish. I feel like I need to lower down these this turntable. I think I do need to do that, but it definitely feels like it's a need to kind of push it down. It'll definitely not help with the structural integrity because we have some plates just below here that are doing a lot. Those steps are going to be interesting too. Like, we do need to, like, extend this tongue out a little bit. There we go. That should provide a little bit more. See, can we might be able to actually do another connection here at this end. Yeah, I think we can, which will be a good thing. More strength. Oh, we don't necessarily need, because this is only going to be mostly going to be end up being static. But hey, it's good. Okay, so for these plates, can we just use... Okay, we cannot use 1x6s because they're too tall. They actually need to be 1x5s, which is a problem because it's going to be odd. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, no, that's gonna be interesting. Okay. And this is already like not 6 wide, but like 7 wide. This is gonna be a mess already. There really isn't much to work with space-wise. Trying to think of what else I could be doing here that would possibly work better. I don't think there's really that much. It'd be nice if we had like a 1x1 or like a 3x3 turntable connection for odd numbered connections. I don't think we get that. So I need to plop this down probably on top of a 3x3 plate, because that's going to be the only odd number we get. And then, see, that's already like our floor. It needs not to be our floor. So I'm going to try and stack some tiles on top. I can to basically expand this out and give us more areas to connect to. Does it feel good? Not really. We'll make it work the best we can, though. Paste. Another problem, too, is, like, I would like to have this super exact to the thing. But also kind of can't, just because of the fact that I need to have interior in this thing. We can't do something like we did with the Hanrahan, where it's mostly... I mean, there's still some internal storage areas where you can do some internal stuff, but a good chunk of it is also just, you can't actually fit anything inside of it. Just get the dimensions 100% correct. Select by connected. Move. I feel like we're almost at like a stud too long. Are we at a stud too long, really? Yeah. Okay, so we're odd in several directions. That doesn't help me at all. We do have a thick base frame that we can try and work from. Right now I'd already feel like it's way too tall. Mostly because the turntables are also extremely tall. There's so much of this that needs to be just dropped. I don't feel good about any of this. Okay, grab all that. Okay, don't grab that. Then plop that towards the middle. Yep, that's kind of more where that needs to sit. Select by connected, grab. Just this over. Yep, that is sitting right in the middle of Caboose. It's like a half connection inwards too much. Which tells me it actually needs to be connected up by something like this. But this doesn't have like hollow studs on the bottom that I can connect to. It doesn't work like that. Might already be kind of a more or less another disaster in the making. That was fast. I was hoping for a lot more time in between our previous struggles with the Rio Grande truck and now this struggle. Although it doesn't seem like we did struggle that too much on the Rio Grande truck. Or Rio Grande, Diamond Rio. Why am I saying Rio Grande? Trains, aren't I? And again, I'm always thinking trains. That's nothing new. Okay, 12 is too long, 10 is too short, because we have odd numbers. Gotta love odd numbers. Yeah, the floor is definitely going to be up higher, just because that's our only choice. Ton of tile modified. I just need to get the tiles. And I don't think I can go down though. That's the thing. That bottom like rail. It's like a flat car steel beam frame. Ah, yeah, no, that doesn't want to do that. Okay, let's cut that real fast. Then paste it back in right there. That will allow us to turn the bogies so I can check how things are going. So yeah, it really can't have anything hang down. Though I have thought of using like plate rounds. Short stem, yeah. Kind of look like it's some kind of beam rail thing. I don't think these look appropriate though. Yeah, no. That would be negatory. I tried, but it didn't really work. I guess this needs to also be shoved back. These corner ones probably just need to be like 2x2 tiles. And I just need more plates. Yeah, 3x3. They can be merged for 2x3s. I don't like how any of this is. I don't like how any of this is, but maybe, just maybe, we can kind of helpfully work something out as we continue along. At least that's my hope. That things will kind of start to look more okay. That could be just a false hope. False hope that leads to no victories. Okay, 1x5 plate along there. See, the deck just needs to be like right along there. And it actually cannot be right along there. Doomed. I'm doomed, I say. I should probably actually place some 1x5s just along the base. Can still maybe hide some silly connection shenanigans, but I'm gonna get a good floor in. I think we should be fine. Can't forget I also gotta get this door, and I gotta do a bunch of other things, and I am not impressed. At least there's no windows on the ends here. It's just a door. Now, speaking of that, I need to figure out how to get said siding on. Do I even know what color this is? I probably don't, but honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I feel like, oh wow, that does, there is some piece in there that doesn't like to be a certain color. Okay, hold on, I just need a single piece. Color you reddish brown, because that's what kind of most pieces seem to be. And reddish brown, okay. Now, question, what's angry? Oh, the 1x5s, okay. They can, oop. Select by typing color, please. Typing color. Black. Here we go. Okay, so we need to put up some wall stuff now. I'm trying to think of the best way for that. That would be the least intrusive. Probably, maybe Technic bricks? Yeah, that might be the least intrusive. Maybe. Feels like it'd be alright. It's to some degree, maybe. I need to raise it up a plate, though. Is that really the least intrusive? Any way I could do something even less intrusive? I don't think so. Yeah, no, if I did something like this, it would be in the way. Doing it this way, it's not really out of the way less, but it kind of helps it be less intrusive. Which maybe is a good thing. Panel. Oop. I need the curved rounded one. See, at least we're square on there. Of course, like we're right behind where we put this attachment point, there needs to be a window. Because of course there does. Probably a bracket, honestly. Is that not? That might be too far. Don't tell me it's like right. It's right on. Dang it. This would be right there. Because of course it does. I need a window piece. It's actually like too big almost. No, that seems alright now. Yeah, the windows barely stick out, if they stick out really at all. And then can I just stick a tile up top? Yes, I can. Okay. Sweet. We can work with that. Say that after I just completely destroyed my ability to even attach something to the bottom there. I mean, at least I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Yeah, maybe things will be fine. Maybe we can work out things. I kind of wince at all of this. Yeah, technically that window needs to be a lot taller. It gets rid of a great amount of stuff here. Yep. One thing though is minifig bodywear. Can I fill that gap using these to some degree? Yeah, we're ruining the texture a little bit that we're kind of were trying to have. Definitely aren't able to have anymore. Yeah, sticking in. That's too much. It would really have to be barely sticking out. It's kind of annoying. Definitely need an attachment point here. How big is that door? It's only like 2 studs wide, right? Yeah, more or less. Can we even do like a 2 stud wide door? Technic, brick. Let's go ahead and put that there, and maybe just go ahead and actually these corners. Maybe just need like actual full plates. There we go. Delete you as well, because this is gonna take a lot of nonsense to figure out. Is par for the course. Bracket. I need a bracket going this way. Split. Okay, so unfortunately, we do need something to be kind of smooshed up along there. Yeah, none of this feels great. Maybe my Tism Spectrum. Jump to conclusions a little too quick. But what we can and cannot do. There we go. Suck that in. There we go. Alright. That feels like that would be alright. Copy. Yeah. For 2 stud wide though. Need plate modified. We need plates. We have 1x5 here. But then we don't have any way to attach the deck area, which kind of sucks. We'll have to figure that out too. This is gonna be disaster after disaster. That's fine. The doors on the ends might be kind of permanent. Like, as in they're gonna be pretty solidly mounted to whatever they're mounted to. You can actually probably get rid of this, which saves us some room. Because we have extra attachment points going on here. Which means that this gets pushed back yet again. Actually, we can even double that up. There. We're gonna put a 1x3 across there, put that there. This needs an L piece, I guess. And then a 2x2. And maybe that's fine. Shoving an interior into here is going to be a nightmare. Oh, that can't even actually go there. Oh, fantastic. Because it needs to go on the other way. Does it go on that way? Yep. Copy, paste, another one of those there, and then I can finally put a plate 1x5 here. And then maybe another white plate 1x5. And then some tiles, because I already am stressing about how this looks. Yeah, I mean, wait, does that line up? You line up by some miracle. Never mind, I said that too soon. I regret everything. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't think we have anything that connects in that kind of fashion. Maybe in that fashion? Definitely can't attach there, definitely can't attach there. I'm wondering if we can attach these two corners in any sort of way. Okay, so it's a bracket off in two directions. Yeah, I don't think that allows us to attach anything. The thing is I could be using a brick round here, like that. But I don't like how that has that, like, stud connection. Actually, I could probably use this. That would probably give me an area to attach the railings. In a way. Maybe we can make do with that. Why? Some sort of miracle? Yeah, I think the only available spots that you're going to be able to dine at in this thing are basically counters, at least on the inside. Like bar stool counters on the inside. But I mean, hey, we have our wall together. Kinda. That's not what I meant to do. Delete you. I need to pull you off, put you there. You get a 1x3 there, so you can attach, and then you get a 1x1 down the bottom. And there we go. 1, 2, 1x5. Yeah, that's probably good enough. 1 and a 2. Okay, all of you need to be in reddish brown, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's probably close to 5 wide. Where those seats and everything need to be. Okay, so that needs to be a little bit like that, but we need to also probably bracketize it. The only way we're gonna do that is probably a bracket right there. We need to extend that tongue out even more. I might need to extend that tongue out even more. That coupler. But maybe we can work with something. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make that all reddish brown for now, because we need to extend a full plate thing going across the front. I also can actually just probably put a bracket there. We'll see how that works. We also have a lot to copy and paste in the back here. Anyways, select by color. There's a 1x5 underneath. Oh, look at that. You, reddish brown, please. Thank you. Select by color. Happy mirror. Plop that down that side. So, like, at least that's some of the caboose coming together. These windows... Yeah, these side windows are so much more shorter than this end window. This end window on this door is really tall. Modified. Let's use this guy, actually. Trying to represent some of that paneling that's going on there. I need actually a second model. Add reference image. Let's grab a second one of these. There we go. Let's make sure that they're the same size. So Control C, Control V, enter. There we go. Now they're the same size. And now I can bring you over to monitor the width of things and door placement and all that jazz. Hold on, is that actually aligned? Hey, Luffy, welcome. No, that is not height aligned. Yeah, this needs to go up. Hold on. I'll get these two blueprints aligned. Where's the best place to align this at? Probably here, maybe. Yeah. No, wait. This is the frame. That's the frame that needs to be aligned. Right about there. There's the alignment. Okay. Get it. My height is aligned. Now I just need to align the end. There we go. Cool. Copy, paste. Okay, so we have a window here that needs to be flipped around. Is more or less where that needs to go. I am not feeling this. We're gonna change this up a little bit. Need a plate there. That brick can go there. Need another plate here. Then I need a roller skate for a door handle. Only the best door handles. There we go. And this curvature, we're probably... Actually, do we have... You know, it'd be sweet if we had those new... We do have them. Hello. What color do you come in, my good sir? You come in black. Oh, that's perfect. This is the new 3 long, but only like 2 plates tall instead of the older one that's 3 plates. That's not like full brick tall. This is fantastic because that is pretty on par for what that actually needs to be. Sweet. I am going to use that for sure, as that will be a fantastic way of building the roof. Probably, no, we can't use it up top. And we might, probably can. But definitely for this arch. That is a very, very close representation. So that'll be perfect for that roof. Sweet. All right, so yes, next on the list is I got to after I get done hunting again. I need to copy paste a lot of what I have on the other side, so then I can copy and paste the pink over. I is just very sleepy, even though I need to do a lot of work today. Today is like a heavy work day. All right, and then a 1x3 there. There's brown. There we go. Select by color, please. Copy, paste onto the other end. Oh, that window is not in the same spot. Oh, okay. I don't know if that makes things easier or worse for me, by that window not being in the same spot it was. At least here on this side of thing, there'll be a lot of like kitchen equipment and stuff. So at least we can build a lot of that kitchen equipment into these things. How far? Okay, it's probably not that bad to move the window over. Might be just being a little over dramatic. Doesn't mean it doesn't suck. Or isn't particularly annoying. I did not mean to reattach you. But hey. Let's see here. Oh. Are you... You're gonna be a weird dimension off, aren't you? Alright, well, I'm gonna choose the executive decision of I'm going to ignore that awkward dimension off, and I'm just going to do by whole numbers because I would like to save what brain cells I have today, if possible. I don't think it's 100% possible, but doesn't mean I can't try my best at saving any brain cells. Also, Milo is very tasty. Or a friend's mother gave me some Milo. I'm trying it out. Pretty good. Australians will definitely know what that is. But yeah, it's just a chocolate malt drink thing. It's supposed to have like a lot of vitamins and minerals and stuff in it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I need to fill out this floor. Which I think will just involve more 1x5s. Use all of Lego's inventory of 1x5s. Boom. There we go. Okay, and then I need a bracket. Hopefully there will work. We'll find out, but actually, you know what? I need to pull these off. I need to dupe these guys. I have a feeling that these are going to be my best bet for winning. Okay, maybe not that tile. But hey, yep, that is a plate. Perfect. Alright, then we get a tile 1x4. Tile 1x4. And we can finish that off. Actually, these are tile 1x4s, aren't they? Oops. And what I deleted was actually plates. Oh, wow, I'm incredibly scatterbrained today. That is... that is not good. I do hope... Actually, wait, these walls can't be reddish-brown because I'm using 1x5s. That is a slight problem. I wonder what the actual color of this thing was supposed to be. I might need to look that up. Okay, well, grab all of this. And copy, paste, put you there. Copy Mirith, and slap you on that side as well. Cool. Oh, okay. It definitely looks like I should have... Oh, that's fine. I definitely need some kind of reinforcement on here. Just a small amount. Hopefully. Yeah, I probably need another one of these guys. Probably back here. Yeah, that'll work right there. Copy mirror, place you there. I'm gonna delete like all of this nonsense. 2x8, there we go. One thing though I'm thinking as well is I need space for minifig. I wonder if I'm gonna have to, when we do the coffee shop, I'm gonna have to raise the height of everything. Wouldn't be too much of a problem. It'd just be like minorly annoying. Replace everything with like 1x6s instead of these 1x5s. To get everything to kind of line up sort of nicely. Let's go ahead and all of you can be reddish brown. Thank you. you too, please. Thank you. Select by color. Let's make this multiple colors. Thank you. Okay. B&T Railway number 24. What color is this thing actually? Hold on. Let's see if we can't go find it real fast. B&T Railway. 24. Oh. It was a bright yellow and a green. Huh. So there she is right there. Well, all right then. We can do that. That's no problem whatsoever. All right, let's go back to studio then. Know what color it needs to be. It's fantastic. So select by color. This all needs to technically be a dark green, which that'll be fun. Dark green is an extremely limiting color. Dark green. The rest of you need to be yellow. Yellow. Oh, that's. Yep. Yellow. Which is my color. It's fantastic. Okay. Select by type and color. Grab all of that. Also needs to be yellow. Thank you. Actually, I should probably grab an image. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab an image of that V&T Caboose. Just save. Save image as save. There we go. I got it. Model, add reference image. Just drop these two in here. Am I gonna keep it the green and yellow? I have no clue. You have a flag? The flags. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy that I choose this Caboose because this Caboose is pretty interesting, especially with the baggage combination. You actually stayed pink. That's interesting choice. Do any of you come in like dark green, or is that gonna make a lot of you upset? Okay, I can see some angry exclamation points down there in the parts zone. There may or may not be some things that are upset right now. We'll check those out in a moment and see what colors they need to be. There we go. Dark green kind of hides some of it. Alright, sweet. Why are you all angry? Tile 1x8s. Oh, 1x8s don't come dark green? Okay, that might be a problem. Actually, no, it's not too much of a problem as I thought it might. 1x6s, I do think come in dark green. So we can just do a little bit of this to get that fixed. And 1x5s don't come in dark green. Okay, so black then, please. That'd be perfect. Let's see, minifig neck bracket. You don't come in yellow? What about your cousin? Minifig, body wear. I think this is your cousin. Also doesn't come in yellow. Okay. Disguise that with anything? Might be able to disguise it with dark green because it looks like I also gotta make these windows a bit of dark green. Select by color, all of you. Oop. piping color. Thank you. Dark green. Plate modified. You are angry. You can just be black. That'd be fine. 2x2s. Oh, 2x2s don't come in dark green? All the parts. A simple 2x2 plate does not come in dark green. Kind of fascinating when you learn about what colors or what parts come in certain colors and what parts don't. Bricks, okay, just be black then. Brackets. I guess you're also black then. Thank you. Tile 2x6s. Okay, we can delete those and just replace them with 2x3s. Tile 2x3. Here we go. Green. There we go. Oh, you don't like being in dark green either? Black then, I guess. Nah, I think we're gonna redo the windows a little bit. Because maybe I can get things to connect a little better here. And I think I know exactly how I should be doing that. That's just with a whole brick modified. This guy. Move you down below. Thank you. Push you up. You need to be yellow. Foot gear. Oh, yeah, no, those need to be black. Sure. What are the color of the doors? No, the doors are just yellow. Okay. Yellow, and they're also indented, which is easy enough if I just do... Oh. Plate modified down here at the bottom. Dark green. And then I select the door. And just pull it in. There we go. Yep. That fixes that really easily. Nice. You don't also come in dark green. Really? Well, what does come in dark green then? Regular 2x4. Oh, okay, 2x4. Okay, 2x2s then. It's like, how expensive are you? Wow. What set did you come in limited number of? Why is a 2x4 ridiculously expensive? Hold on, I'm gonna check Bricklink real fast. Okay, dark green is gonna be like near the bottom. Bright pink, pink. Wow. Okay, so 2x4 is coming every color underneath the sun. Lavender only in one set. Oh, okay. Actually, I should probably go over screen mode. Where's dark green at? Dark purple. Same blue, bright blue. Is it more in the middle here? Blue again, blue. Blue again? Wonder if on Lego.com it's cheaper. Dark blue. We're still in blues. Sand green. Okay, we're now in greens. Here we go. Dark green. It came in a lot of sets. Why is it so... It was on PAB too. That's wild that it is... It was in PAB and it was in so many other things, but yet the 2x4 dark green tile is ridiculously expensive. Who would have thought? They were in PAB. Are they still not in PAB? Yeah. Just because I'm curious. Shop. No, continue. Reject all. Boy, I just want to look at bricks and pieces, please. Take a brick, thank you. Because I want to know if 2x4 tiles come in like a cheaper color. Lego, not color, category. Plates. Uh, 2x4. It does come in dark green on here, so you can get them for dark green for a heck of a lot cheaper than Bricklink. Wow. They're like several dollars on Bricklink, and yet here they're only like 14 cents. Wow. All right. So yeah, I will use, because it just will be stronger to use this, but man, yeah, that's wild how expensive that is on Bricklink. Never order those through Bricklink. Always order them through Lego.com because wow, that's a lot of cost. Kind of a terrifying amount too. Yeah, they're just fine compatible. I just need you. Yeah, that's fine. I may be blotting out the sun right now with these dark green panels, but select by type and color. Boop, boop. Train's clear. Done. Sweet. Oh yeah, we were transforming this bit when I got distracted by the wild price of dark green 2x4 tiles. We need to delete all of these windows and then actually like put in this one, which is a little bit better. Part of me just wishes that, even though it is incredibly useful that that brick round modified with the stud inside comes with a rounded rear end for doing some really crazy Lego connection techniques. I would also like it if it was just square. That would be fantastic. Is it a relatively new color for that 2x4 tile? No, not that I'm aware of. It's in PAB too, for like 14 cents. Bricklink, it's dollars. I want to say that came in. Oh, I gotta go reopen it. Hold on. What set did that come in? Again? Sets. It wasn't that far from the bottom. Boy. This is black and gray. Scroll back down. Where am I at in the color zone here? Yellow. Okay, I think I gotta go down even further. Sand green. Okay, I found it. Hold on. I'll bring over the screen. Oop. Dark green. 2018 was when it first showed up. 5 of them in that Jurassic Park set. 2023 it showed up in PAB, and it's still there in PAB for like fraction of the price. And then I guess a bunch of new sets are coming here with it. There was a decent amount of stuff. I'm just surprised it's so expensive still. kind of just wild that it's just still expensive. See, like brick round, not you, this guy. See, this guy I can understand being expensive because he's extremely new. To a certain degree, he's come in a lot of sets now, but still fairly new. But he's expensive on Bricklink, but cheap on Lego.com. You can get him for like 11 cents in black. But the 2x4 tile in dark green, that's an interesting one. That one in particular is an expensive color. That is not something you would think about, but seems to be such a common piece that is, in fact, expensive on Bricklink for some reason. Alright, I need to flip that around, grab all this, copy, paste, that there, this here, put that there, there we go. Okay, sweet. Alright, our windows are back in place, all that's good and jazzy. So I guess next I need to actually do these doors. And then do the step things as well. I don't know what the best way to do those steps would be. Because they are solid. It might be to actually build them off this bogey. At least for the bottom part. Because they stick out kind of a ways, don't they, on the blueprint? I cannot see because my blueprint is here. They do not stick out, actually. They stay within. Okay. I'm wondering now if I can't do something here. That way I can kind of have it set up for the steps, and then we'll do the rest of the steps connected to the bogey, and they'll just pivot freely from the bogey. You come in dark green, right? Nope, that is not a thing you come in. Dang it. So few parts come in dark green. Makes me sad. Okay, this is supported underneath by the bogey, so it's not entirely a bad dealio if this sits like this. I mean, we're gonna have the functional version, but we're also gonna have the version that's just static. Copy. Actually, that needs to be like that. This needs to be like that. Not that. Okay, there we go. Copy mirror. Put that on that side. Select by color. Actually, no, I need to delete everything. Okay, hold on. You hide, because it'll just make my life easier. Delete all of that, and then I can easily come over here, select by color, grab you with the little brackets, copy, paste around, and put it over there. There we go. Select by color, dark green. Complete modified. Oh, you don't come in dark green either. Nothing comes in dark green. I need to come in dark green. Isn't this just a... No, okay. Because even like 1x5s, they don't come in dark green, right? No. It's kind of annoying how this caboose is literally like probably two of the most surprisingly limited colors. Dark green is a limited color, and then you would think yellow would have a lot more pieces to its name, but it really doesn't. There's a plenty of pieces I run into with yellow that surprisingly don't come in yellow. You would think that there would be a lot more options when it comes to yellow, but with some parts, there really ain't. And it can catch you by surprise sometimes. You're working on something and you'll be like, ah yes, this slope certainly must come in yellow because this slope has been out forever. Nope. Not even. I'm actually thinking, wait a minute, does the plate modified you come in dark green? No, what about your cousin? Does it come in dark green? Also negatory. Alright, never mind. I thought I had a good idea, but turns out I don't. Wait, let me see the blueprint again. Yeah, no, it's like flat with the deck top, so this is correct. I do need to stretch out the tongue a little bit more. Yeah, I guess it's not fully correct. It should be a lot more inwards. Why does this thing have to be like so excruciatingly like skinny? It'd be more accurate if it's like that. I'm just gonna put tiles here instead. Tile, this is glorious 7 wide. Actually, we can just put more brackets here. Actually, if I merge you, do you come in dark green? Also negatory. Because we can't have anything nice. Alright, so that takes care of that. We're gonna fix this side now, to my annoyance. Green, there we go. Grab all of this nonsense, copy, paste onto the other side. There we go. Okay, so we have at least the ends of the caboose. Still not entirely happy about what's going on here, because it should be a lot more sucked in. And there's not really a great way of doing that. I mean, there are ways of doing that, but they're not great. Maybe, let's just hide all this. Hide you, hide you, hide you as well. There we go. Oop, that was a part that needs to be there. There we go. There we go. Okay. So with that out of the way, let's see if we can't like indent underneath here to some degree somehow. Okay, there's a few problems, some of which I think we can work around, like specifically that one. I need to have a plate under here so I can temporarily reattach it. There we go. I do need to have a little bit of that in the middle. Copy, paste. Oop. We can add reinforcement under here perfectly fine because we have the space for it. Select by color. I think it would look better if that was black. Probably. Ah. Okay, we're good. V&T, what does actually V&T stand for? Just for later so I can save it. Virginia and Truckee. Okay. So I probably should go ahead and save this file real fast. Studio. Virginia. I cannot spell Virginia. I'm going to just copy and paste this over for the sake of names. Control V, there we go. Capitalize my V and my T. Truckee, Caboose. There we go. Save that real fast. There, now we have that saved. Now back to the nonsense of what's going on underneath here. Paste. 3x3 there. 3x3 there. Probably a whole lot more 3x3s and other stuff going on under here. You black. I need a 1x5 there. Should be kind of all right for the moment. We'll definitely need to fix some more things here later, especially with some of this other stuff that's going on underneath here. Yeah, this goes on underneath. It's right underneath the middle there. Okay. We need to throw brackets along here? That would be negatory. Because the whole bogey would collide. So I think that frame is probably only about a plate. Maybe 2 plates thick at most. Yeah, it's a plate. It's a plate in thickness. More or less. Alright, now for the doors. Okay, actually I should probably do it on this side. So at least we have the blueprint right there. And already I'm seeing some problems. Namely that I need to probably put the window part up higher. Tile, probably 2x3. Can I even get that? No. Basically, this whole section just needs to be like that, which does not look accurate whatsoever. Well, hey, it's something. There's no door handles on these things. You just grab in here and just shove it to the side, eh? And these are very much tucked in, which adds more problems to a lot of what's going on here. Capping mirror. Oh, really? A bracket? Oh, wait, no, it's not a bracket because we forgot about this guy. Because technically that's part of the door. Oh, no. Yeah, if we make that part of the door. I kind of wish we could get a little bit more division in the window frames here. But it is kind of what it is. I am most likely gonna have to just do like a sticker or something like that covering over it and dividing up the window just to give it something of looking like it's supposed to. I don't even think I can actually do anything here. Now I'm trying to think of what would be the best way to fill this gap. Yeah, it may be having some trouble here. Because technically the divider between the room here is like over here on this end of things. Yeah, kind of right here. Yeah, that's the room divider. Which means we need to fill this gap, which is of course it's a bracket in thickness. Well, a bracket and a plate, which doesn't help anything right now. Definitely makes it a lot harder to try and gap fill that like at all. We also got to indent this, which is fantastic. I like it when things get more difficult than they need to be. It makes me feel wonderful. Just kidding. I picked this Caboose because I thought it'd be, you know, a nice looking coffee shop. It turns out it's the worst thing to pick ever. But now I am stuck with my decisions, and my decisions, I don't like them. Where did I pull this guy out of? Yeah, no, there's a 1x5 there. Okay, oh, I pulled that guy out of there. Ah, okay. Okay, we're not going to copy mirror. Copy paste, because that turned out to be a disaster. Go ahead and shove that over there. There we go. Okay. Now I'm hoping, by the power of this... you know what? These studs are actually in the way, too. I cannot win today. Get rid of all that. Copy mirror and across. There we go. And like I was going to say, I just need some brackets going here. This is going to take up a ton of room inside the Caboose. But what choice do I have? It's a bracket and a plate. It's like the worst spacing possible. I don't like any of it. I really wish we had thin plates, Lego. Lego, we need thin plates. Thin inverted tiles. Like tile, like this guy, but like bracket thickness. You know, Lego? Other companies have done stuff like this. This would be fantastic for building. Unlock a whole new potential. Have like half thickness stuff. What a day that would be. Did I delete my blueprints? I sure did. I'm having a fun time. Are you guys having a fun time? Oh, man. Accuracy is a pain. Trying to get your Lego models to be accurately dimensioned can be the worst thing in the world sometimes. Sometimes you can get lucky and it's a smooth breeze. Other times it's just so bad. Yeah, we're definitely gonna probably have to be doing some stuff about this. We have that, we have our doors, we need to bring our doors inwards. Technically, I need to delete that because that should be dark green. Tile, no, not tile, I need plates. Alright, there we go. That should be dark green. These tiles right here should be dark green. This should be yellow. And we need to connect it to something. Can't actually just sit here, fortunately. I still gotta bring this door inwards too. We need actually probably some door rails behind here, just to keep the door from being pushed inwards too much. Happy mirror, put you there. Fortunately, a lot of that has to be black. Actually, what if we just made the interior floor color like reddish brown? Would that kind of help remove a little bit of my suffering? I don't think so, but maybe. Merge together, please, because you're technically a 1x4. Reddish brown. Oh boy, these blueprints are in my way. Excuse me. Yep, merge you, thank you. All of you are need to be reddish brown. I have not fixed this door ever since I put down those jumpers. There we go, now the door's fixed. Okay, and then continue making the rest of this interior stuff reddish brown because it might save my sanity. Potentially. I don't think fully. Yeah, there we go. Kind of helps. Kind of not. I think my sanity's probably already mostly gone. Why does that feel... I don't think it's in the middle of the stud exactly, but it almost feels like it is. Yeah, I still have no clue how I'm going to connect this. Okay. That can just be black, yeah. So that sort of helps disguise it. And then, I don't know where I'm going with this, honestly. At all. Oh, I still haven't deleted these, have I? Nope. Well, maybe I know where I'm going with this just a little bit more. There we go. Because with the power of that, I can do just a stud reversal technique, and that'll be attached. Does my inside look kind of hideous? A little bit. I'm hoping when we do the cafe version we can... Or the... Yeah, cafe coffee shop. We can kind of fix it. Maybe? Oh, that is hideous. Nope, we're not black. Yellow, please. Thank you. I need to grab all of that, actually. Along with everything else going on here. Including those two parts. Happy mirror. This goes on to this side. Delete you. I need to delete that other part that's in there, too. Yep. There we go. This needs to be deleted and become the dark green bits. Select by color, and this is all yellow for these doors. Select by connected, grab the doors and move them inwards. Google Drive, Mediafire. Zip it. Can you zip it and shrink it down? And again, probably Mediafire or whatever other file transfer things there are, or large files. I'm trying to think, because yeah, Google Drive was only 15 gigs. That video is probably about the same for you as well. No, is like 105 gigs for you as well. That's what my raw file is. Okay, actually, that needs to stick out just a little bit more. I mean, it's pretty well, that's pretty well inwards too. Maybe that'll be all right. I don't know, it doesn't feel all right. 18,000 kilobytes. $18,000 kilobyte. Gigabytes. It's not even a gigabyte. Are you forgetting like a lot more zeros? This is 18,000 kilobytes. Yeah, that's not even a gig. Like, that's tiny. I wonder why yours would be so much more smaller than mine. Oh, it might be a quality thing too. Since I think I record in 1440p. That might be. Can I check my settings in OBS without screwing up stream? 18,600,000. Yeah. Video. Yeah, I record in 1440p. 18 million kilobytes. 2 gigabytes. Let's see. 603. 18 gigs. So, if you zipped it, I have a feeling you could probably fit it in your drive. And I would need to download it more or less immediately. Meaning, hoping that there's nothing else in your drive. Like, I've collected those other video things already, I believe. Yes, I've collected those other things that I can turn into shorts. So you could probably fit it on your drive, just barely. Anyways, I think we're at more or less an endpoint right now. Next time we'll have to do the roof. and probably a little bit of the interior. This is a bed. This is a table. It's like a stove. Some other thing. Yeah, access to already. I've already fetched them, so if you need to remove them in order to get the video on there, you can do that. Or create a whole new Google account to which you can get the free 15 gigs for the drive and basically do that. I've done that before a couple times to get videos transferred when I was transferring a lot of stuff between my laptop and desktop. Just kind of helped swap around between a few different Google accounts just to get everything. Later tomorrow. All right, that's good. So yeah, as soon as I get that, I can see what else I can do about editing everything down and doing some kind of multiple preview video things or something to figure it all out. Because I've never done anything like that, so it'll be interesting. First time for everything, though. Always fun learning new things. Anyways, I do hope you have enjoyed the mess that is this caboose. And yeah, I will see you all again Friday for more of this caboose. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit of game week this week. So yeah, without further ado, I do hope that you enjoy the rest of your day / evening, depending where you are in the world. Take care, and I will see you all again soon. Pay for MediaFire in order to send it? Oof. Wondering what other services might be a lot larger, but good. If you need to, just making it an extra Google account just to put the file in it, probably be worth it. Anyways, I'm blabbering on. Take care, and bye-bye.